welcome to the next episode of Unstoppable Equestrian. I'm Danielle Poole from Dressage Plus, and in today's video it's part 3 of a 4-part series on visualization. So in the first two videos, the first video I shared with you the 2 different ways to visualize, so associated and dissociated. And in the second video, I shared with you the when and the where of visualization. So you can go back and watch those videos if you haven't seen them already. In this episode, I am sharing with you or talking about what to focus on in your visualization. And this is really a key part of visualizing correctly and making sure you're getting the most out of your visualization and using it as a tool to help you get success in your riding rather than a tool to make your life a bit more challenging in your riding, which it can definitely be used as a disadvantage visualization. So I want to point that out in this video for you. And to do that, I want you to think about a ride recently where you felt nervous or worried. It might have been in a lead up to a competition, or a ride you're going out somewhere, or even riding a challenging or naughty horse. And I want you to think about that anticipation, that build up that you were experiencing to that ride or that event. And just notice, what were you thinking or seeing and telling yourself in those moments? And it could have been, if it was a competition, you might have been thinking about maybe making errors of courses, or could have been your horse misbehaving and exploding or rearing or bolting or anything like that. You might have been visualizing that happening, seeing that happening, or just seeing a bad score on the scoreboard, things like that. So they're all ways we can visualize, but for the bad. So it's obviously not going to give us confidence. It's not going to help us go into competitions or a ride feeling good and feeling confident. So I really want to highlight that to you. We visualize all the time when we're daydreaming, when we're driving, when we're sitting on the horse like this, just walking around. And we have to make sure that we're monitoring what we're visualizing and making sure that it's actually going to help us and not hold us back and not make us feel even more worried or nervous going into a ride. So it really is about noticing what we're thinking and controlling it, monitoring it in those moments when we're visualizing just in our daydreaming time, rather than when we sit down and visualize as an actual set exercise. So we allocate, say, 5-10 minutes to our time to sit down and visualize a test or visualize our ride. It's the same principle. We want to make sure we're visualizing exactly what we want to happen, the best version of our ride and the best version that we can give and ride and our horse can perform underneath us. So as an example, when you're visualizing your dressage tests, you want to make sure that as you close your eyes and you see yourself and feel yourself riding around that test, that it's going how you want. And a few examples that can sometimes creep in the negative way is you might notice that all of a sudden you're visualizing yourself forgetting your test. And when you're not even on the horse, you're just laying on your couch visualizing it, and you feel yourself and see yourself forget your test. Or you might see your horse, as you pick them back up from the long range walk, they start to anticipate the next transition and they start to jog or get a bit anticipating underneath you, and you're feeling and seeing that as you visualize. Or it might be that they pick up the wrong canter lead, things like that. And it's really, if you get stuck on this in your visualization, make sure that you don't just go, oh, picked up the wrong canter lead, trot, change it, and then keep going in your mind as you visualize your test. Don't do that. Stop. Go back to the movement beforehand and ride in your mind that movement over and over until you can ride it exactly how you want it to be. So picking up the right canter lead, or coming back from the long range walk to the medium walk without the anticipation, with a nice relaxed tempo and rhythm and nice relaxed horse under you, and stay there and visualize it over and over, that movement, until you can do it exactly how it needs to be done on the day. Visualizing is so powerful, and if we can't even visualize what we want to happen and feel it and see it in our mind off the horse in a relaxed environment, there's no way we'll be able to pull it off when we're under pressure on a horse with its own mind. So it's really key to, in your visualization work, that you're seeing exactly what you want to create and achieve, because if you can't even see it and feel it, you can't reproduce it on your horse. You might fluke it sometimes, but you really want to build that confidence from the visualization because you're seeing and feeling it going exactly how you want. So I want to talk next week, in the next video, a little bit more about the bringing feeling into visualization. This is really, really important. I believe where the power comes from visualization, especially in our horse riding, because it is such a feeling sport with our horse underneath us. So have a great week, guys. I'm about to start my ride. I'm just going for a bareback ride. Got no saddle on here and got my safety strap just in case. It saved me a few times, definitely while I'm riding bareback. So have a great day, guys, and enjoy your next ride, and I'll see you next week. Bye.